Good day, fine sirs. Professor Slicky here. Today's lecture is going to be in a couple of terms that we've all come to know very well. A couple of terms you'll probably hear in lobbies. A couple of terms that I'd like you to become familiar with. We call this lecture COD 101 Part 1. You know, as I've experienced my time in COD lobbies, you know, there's just been some times where I haven't been sure what just happened to me, you know, or I've perpetuated said basics and have been called an MLG tryhard, so on and so forth. I just think it's important that we all come together today to discuss these terms and give you some examples of what those really mean. You know? Why don't we just get right into the very first part? Part 1 is the halo jump. And I give you this. Don't even know how to explain that. That's a fucking halo jump. I don't know what else to say. Be wary. When you start to pre-fire a guy, he dips around the corner and he'll jump out at you holding jumper cables. That, my friends, is the classic halo jump. It takes many months, years even, to practice and successfully master the halo jump. Very, very important to remember that you guys need to take the proper time to analyze these things, to really put them into your arsenal of weaponry. You know? I mean, what kind of real COD player goes into a game without a set of jumper cables? Exactly. You're left speechless. There's no such man. There's no such man. That man does not exist. Guys, don't go into a gunfight without jumper cables. That's lesson number 1. Now, as we perpetuate ourselves into lesson number 2, this term has been around since the beginning of COD. This term accentuates all that annoys players. We've seen emblems in Black Ops. We've been called this in lobbies. We've been told to get our minds right, to no longer do this, okay? Guys, this term, very important to remember, very important to keep in mind. It's very important that you utilize this term. Use it right. You must. And I give to you example number 2. Voila. Camping, guys. Holy fuck, what are we watching right here? What is this? Okay. That's a very, very disturbing photo. Key to this, guys. Camping leads to molestation and level 3 sex offender status. Okay? Do you want to be grouped up with those guys on a cold winter's eve? I'm going to let you guys be the judge of that. It's a very dangerous situation. Okay? S'mores and Boy Scouts equal camping. Alright? That term is so old, so important to remember. Never camp without a Boy Scout. Okay? That's the lesson there. We're going to move on, class, to number 3. This is an extremely underappreciated move. Very, very underutilized. But definitely in a lobby will really bring you up to some ridicule. There's absolutely no doubt if you perform the next task in the lobby post-game, you will be called an MLG tryhard. Or if you're as lucky as me and you keep the other team unmuted, after you shit on someone's face, you're absolutely going to hear the reaction. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. But again, in order to understand Call of Duty, you must understand this third piece. It requires a controller setup to be a certain way. It requires speed, precision, study. I'm even almost certain that it requires a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Don't hold me to that, but I heard that once from a padre down in San Juan. He reflected for a moment, said Jesus came to him and offered him this. Okay? It's very important to remember this, guys. Very important. If you want to go to heaven, you will utilize this next play. But do remind yourself that the ridicule will follow. Are you brave enough? Do you have the courage, fellow brethren, to utilize this next move? The drop shot. What the fuck happened here? Who is this guy? Look at this, guys. Look at this. I mean, do you know how many hours, days, weeks, months went into that guy performing that move? It's incredible. It's mind-blowing. I urge you, Call of Duty brethren, to take a moment and utilize that play. It will save you. No doubt. It has to be a part of your arsenal, a part of your loadout. Never ever leave home without running tactical. And of course, don't ever drop shot unless you're drunk. I'm done. On to lesson number 4. For those of you that wonder why you always lose gunfights, you can't win. I mean, how were you supposed to see that guy? You know what I mean? How were you supposed to see him? I mean, he was there, but you could barely see him. I mean, this folks is the key. This is the key to gameplay. This is the key to understanding COD. This is the golden egg. I mean, you have to use this play. You have to. MLG pros use this play. They've also learned how to counter this play. It is, however, by far and away, my favorite. And I honestly find it to be the most important part in gathering yourself and really bringing out the Call of Duty within. I trust that you understand the gravity of what I'm mentioning to you, how I'm delivering this message. It's absolutely vital, COD brethren, to bring this with you. Put it in your back pocket, guys. Don't hesitate to sleep with it at night. Hold on to it, grasp it. Become one with this next play. Guys, friends don't let friends do this without this. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely critical. Absolutely critical. Guys, it's the oxygen to your lungs, okay? I'm sorry I'm drilling on this, but this is going to be on the exam, so I really want to drive this home. This is absolutely going to be on the test, and I need you guys to be with me on this one. I need you all to follow Professor Slicky. Follow me into the depths of your mind. Open yourself up to these ideas. I mean, how are you ever going to expect to be the specialist without this next play? Just do that for me, guys. Just ingest this, okay? Ingest this play. I promise you, you will gain so much from this. Guys, I bring to you number 4. The head glitch. GTFO, check that out, guys. Oh my god. There's absolutely no way you kill me in that head glitch. It's impossible. It's fucking impossible. I am like Jean-Claude, Stallone, and Schwarzenegger all fucking in one in a head glitch. of that fucking capacity, you don't stand a chance. I encourage you guys to understand this. I encourage you to put that in your fucking pocket, dude. Bring it with you to school today. Bring it home. Share it with your parents. Say, Mom, Dad, if I don't head glitch like a motherfucker over that set of fucking behemoth ass titties, I'm never gonna go positive. And you're right. You may or may not. But don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say Professor Slicky didn't give you the tools to win. Let's review. Today in class, guys, we discussed the halo jump. Don't ever halo jump unless you've come equipped with a strong set of interstate jumper cables. Number 2, if you dare to camp, how dare you not bring a Boy Scout? Number 3, if you have the courage and the mind state to drop shot, never, ever do it unless you're fucking wasted. And number 4, number 4, if you're gonna go into a gunfight, don't forget your set of triple Fs, guys, okay? The difference between winning and losing is a big set of titties. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to class today. I appreciate it. Do come back next time. And we bring in Volume 2. And we get into the intricacies of some other commonly utilized terms. And I give you examples of those terms. Thanks again, guys. Stick around for the clip. It's extra credit. Professor Slicky. Vamonos.